In this video, I'm going to show you how to boot from the built-in clone drive on your LK workstation. The clone drive is an exact copy of your boot drive, your hard drive, with all of your programs, all of your preferences, all of your settings exactly as they are the day you receive this machine. In the unlikely event that your hard drive gets corrupted or damaged, you'll need to boot from the clone drive and then you'll be able to operate as normally immediately. Here's how to do it. It's really simple. The first thing we have to do before you even start the computer, I took off the side cover. Inside the computer there's the clone drive switch, and we detailed this in our workstation preview. I'm going to turn that switch on before I start the computer. Now I've turned it to the on position. No lights come on or anything because I haven't started the computer yet. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start the computer, and as it's booting I need to go into the BIOS. The BIOS is the pre-operating system information on this computer. And you'll see as soon as this backlit keyboard starts to light, I will start hitting the delete key. Watch. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the delete key on the keyboard. So as soon as the keyboard starts to light up, that means that the computer has seen it, recognized it as a keyboard. At that point I start tapping the delete key and it will bring me into the BIOS. Now I'm into the BIOS, the UEFI BIOS. Very simple procedure. I go over to the boot tab, I cursor down, I'm using my scroll wheel. You see this section that says boot override? There is a line here. It says P3 Samsung SSD 860 EVO 500 gig. That is your clone drive. Now be mindful, your front removable drive is also a Samsung EVO 860 500 gig, just so happens to be. Make sure that this is either disconnected or out of the computer so you don't confuse them. You simply select this drive, click it once, and that's all you need to do. And now Windows will boot from it, but there'll be something different on your background. Because it's an exact copy, I put this wallpaper on the machine so that you know you're booting from the clone drive. Everything, the keyboard functions, all of your Photoshop, your Capture One, everything functions as normal, but your background tells you you're booting from the clone drive to make you aware of that point. That's it. Now to get back to my regular drive, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to shut this one down. I'm going to let it shut down, and I'm not going to go into the BIOS. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the clone drive switch, so it won't have a chance to boot from the clone drive anymore. It'll automatically boot from the resident C drive. Now I just hit the normal start button and Windows will boot. I'll have my gray background and all of the little desktop folders the way I left it when I shut it down. The advantage to this also is that because Windows can see both drives at the same time, I can copy my clone drive onto a new hard drive, or if my other hard drive, my corrupted hard drive, I can copy over that with the clone drive, and I've got a fresh hard drive again. So we should have a gray background now, and it will be the main master drive. There's our drive. That's it. That's all there is to it.